Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. And this week on the Magic Roundabout, we're actually going a little bit upgrading from the Matchbox regular wheels. We've got a Matchbox Super Fast Cortina. So we're going to give this a go. I used to own a Cortina many years ago. It was a red one. So I might do this in the red. So there you go. Well, I'd just like to welcome any new friends to the channel. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much. And welcome back all the old guard. Thanks very much for supporting and sticking with me. It's much appreciated. Okay. So let's get it off the Magic. Get it on a bench and have a good look at it. Oh, here we go. Here's our Cortina. Let's give the old lift up. Look at that. There you go. Look. Give it an inspection. Basically wants to redo. These little things here, it's a pull them out for oil and stuff like that. These little things here, not a bad little gizmo. This one has got a nozzle broken off. This is a Matchbox, made in England. Matchbox series number A1 service ramp. There you go. 1970, yeah, 1970. So a nice little tool to display your stuff on. Lifts up, look, nice little ramp there. Car fits on there nicely, that way. Or that way for its MOT. There you go. And these things, I'll need to get this apart actually and replace them. I might replace them with something a bit better than that. But anyway. Yes, this comes apart. That's another toy to play with at a later date. Right, let's have a shufty. What do we got? Opening doors. That's it, I think. Two-door. My one with the two-door. What's this? Number 55, Ford Cortina, 1979. Somebody will tell me whether it's a 4 or a 5. I can't remember. Mine was very similar to this. It was in a horrible dark matte red. There is a story behind the car. Funny enough, I'll probably tell you as we go along. I bought it second hand or third hand. And there is a little bit of a funny story with that car. Right, okay, let's get on with it. 2 posts at the back, 1 at the front. I've already pre-drilled them out. Not rocket science. Lift that up. And it should all come apart. Well, it did a minute ago. There you go, that's out. That's your suspension. I don't think there's any need for me to take those wheels out of there. I think they're caps on these because that's solid in there, so I imagine these will be caps. The base ain't too bad. I think we'll be able to polish that up. I will mask off this bit because that will be body colour. There, that front bit. And this back bit here, under here. So I'll just polish all this up and mask them wheels. They're not too bad. Not too badly chewed up. So we'll get away with that. Get this all polished up. Mask off that area there to paint the body colour. So that's that bit. Not a bad little chassis. Interior. Lifts off. Got your towing up there. It's a little bit bent down, but we can sort that out. We'll paint the interior, probably go black. Because I want to do it red, so I'll probably go a black interior like mine. Window unit. Straightforward. Pull it out. It's good clean. Put it over there with the other one. And there you go. Now, do we take the doors out or don't we? How easy are the doors to get out? That way. And then I suppose we can put them back. The thing is, taking the doors out is one thing, is putting them back without scratching the paint That's what you got. That's why I decide sometimes to leave the doors on, depending on how much gap is in there, whether you can leave the doors on, because you want to get the paint in there. When you open it, you don't want to get too much paint in there. So I always look to see what sort of gap is in there. I think we'll risk it for a Swisket. I can actually take that off. There you go. We'll take that spring out of there and take the doors off. That makes life a lot easier, don't it? Okay, there you go. So some more for the caustic soda. That's it, stripped. Yeah, we're going to go red with this one. I'll see what... I'm a bit low on the really small rivets. I did have some for Hot Wheels and Matchbox, but I can't seem to locate them. The ones I've got here, I'll probably use them all by now, but I'm struggling to locate them on eBay for sale. I've got a box of pop rivets over there, but the smallest ones just aren't small enough, if you know what I mean. So, I don't know. We might end up screwing it back together. But there's not a lot of meat on the back of there. But the only other option is I can always glue it. Right, so there we go. Alrighty, here's our cortina all cleaned up. Yes, bodywork went great on it. It was a bit shocking in places. I did a lot of filing around certain areas. Around here, a bit on the roof. Around this side where there was like casting upon casting. Here, you can just see a shadow of it there. There was like the casting, then there was a slice of casting on top. So that's all sanded down. That wasn't very good. Doors are okay, come out all right. Yeah, cheap casting. Sign of the times back then. It's cleaned up. I'm going to mask this off now, because I'm going to mask it off about here. There. And just underneath there. I'm going to do that, clean that up. Do the lights later. And everything else. This one, I've got a normal rivet in here, but I couldn't get the normal rivets in the I couldn't get rivets in the back. The ones I got, even my smallest ones, were too big for this, so I've gone with the screws in the back there. Yeah, so that's all done. So I'll get a bit of masking on here, just basically to cover that up. Just while I'm going to paint it. Just trying to think where. Yeah. You know, I might just paint the whole bloody thing red, because I've got to do that. Got to do that. Save me a lot of fanging about, won't it? Colour coded base. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. Going to mask these wheels off. And I've got to paint all that red there anyway. Got to paint all that red there anyway. So I just might as well paint the whole bloody thing red. It won't hurt, will it? I'll put a bit of masking across the top there though. I'll do a bit of that. I'll just chuck that bit away and all. What a wally. The bumpers were black anyway. I just want to cover that over there. I don't want to get it all in them lights now. Just clean them. That'll do. chuck a bit of tape on there. There you go, that'll do. That'll stop me getting on there. I don't mind that bit because it's going to be black, that bumper. Red underneath there. That's all right there. Okay. Crack on. Get some primer on. Okay, let's see where we are with our little cortina. Right, done the rubber bumper there. Put a little blue Ford badge there. Painted them silver because I'm going to now colour them in. Done the writing on that bit. This bit, it's got the blue Ford badge there. You can barely see it against the black. Silver, it's got to do the indicators. Black bumpers on this one. There and there. I've done the wheels best I can. So that's that. I've gone with the coloured underneath. This is the Ford Jade Green. I've got some number plates here that Andy printed out, but I'm gonna actually try and stick them on because that's raised letter in there. And I was gonna put that, scrape it off, but it needs to be painted behind it and everything else. So I decided what I'll do. I'll stick these on. I don't know. I've lacquered them. I'll see. I'll stick them on. I don't know whether to put them on as decals or stick them on because of the lettering. If I put them on as decals and then put some Microsol, the red stuff on it, might suck them down and might distort the lettering. So I'm not sure. I didn't do the black on there because some didn't have the black on there. Some of the later ones did. So I've not done that. What else have we done to this? The interior, I've kept it the same colour, but I painted the dashboard black. And that's pretty good in there actually. So that's all done now. Windscreen, as you saw, was clean. So let's just get a bit of the thing on here. So we'll get the red lights. They're a bit of an angle coming down across there. So it's all a bit of fun. It's all a bit of fun. Yeah, I changed the colour on this. I thought, well, you know what? I was going to go red like my original car. Oh, I was going to tell you, wasn't I? I bought one of these from a family member, my wife's cousin, the mechanic, and I was looking for a car. He said, I've got one for you. And it was this red Cortina. And it was a bit battered, paint faded, and everything else. And it got a little bit of a dent in the bonnet. It got wolf race wheels on it, believe it or not. And it was, the engine was tuned, so he told me, which I found out later. But he said, you should be all right with this. He said, this was been on Please 5. And I thought, yeah, righto, just joking, because I was winding me up. So it turns out, and the guy whose car it actually belonged to, he says, yeah, he said it got nicked. And it was used in a bit of a ram raid. So I said, yeah, okay. I believe that. So when I got it home and I was driving it around, nearly every week I got stopped by the police, wanting to see the car, check who I was. And I said, why do you keep doing this? He said, well, it was used in a ram raid, and it was still on their system. So different coppers stopped me every time. But I do tell you this, it was quick. Bugger me, it was quick. I don't know what I'd done to it, but it was quick. You put your foot down, you get to a certain revs, and the bloody thing would take off. And yeah, I eventually sold it, because at the end of the day, I got fed up of getting stopped. I really did. It was I said, for how many more times you guys are going to keep stopping me? So yeah. Oh, until it gets removed off our records, we've got an obligation to stop and check it out. I said, well, how many times do you want to do that? Yeah, so I got rid in the end. Let somebody else out the house not get it stopped. But yeah. So I thought, you know what? I'm not going to paint it red. There you go, that's the red bit done. Going on to do the orange now. I'll get back to you in a minute. Excuse me. Alrighty then. Let's put this back together. Now, I'll put the doors on. It was a bit tricky, but not really tricky, but it was tricky for me because I'm a bit cash-handed. Yeah, just basically, I put the doors together, held them in there because they got door stops on them, and then just put the wire, that in. So, and they all open and close. They're tighter now than they were before, so that's good. Yeah, so that's all good. We're all rocking and rolling. So, on its roof, we'll chuck that in because we've got the arrow says forward. So we can't go wrong with that, can we? And the interior, there, sitting down nice. Then the back should hopefully sit nicely over those rivets. Says E. Yeah, that's in. That's in. Yeah, that's in. There you go. Right, let's get a couple of screws in. Yeah, there was 2 screws and 1 rivet at the front. Screwy. Oh, just last night ordered a load of more screws. But what I've gone for is the hexagonal, like the Allen key type of one. I've got some at 2mm long and some at 3mm long and some at 4mm long. Because I think the 3mm one would be ideal for this sort of thing, because these are 4. And then have the larger ones. Yeah, just in case. I mean, they weren't expensive. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. I thought my glue had dried up for a minute. I said, yeah, I know it's been warm today, but I only used it 5 minutes ago. Oh yeah, somebody was asking me the other day in the comments last week. I meant to think about that, was using that B7000 to put rivets in. I will try that. Because it might, yeah, I think it will hold, because it basically the rivet is not really gonna not really under any pressure, is it? There you go. There we have it. Super fast cortina. Super cool. Right, let's get it on the magic then, shall we? See what it looks like under the lights. Oh, got to get a bit of polish first. A bit of polish. Forgot about that. It's a bit crumbly, that top bit. Bit of polish. Hey. Them hard lumps off there. Don't want them on there. Right. Soft cloth. Where's my soft cloth gone? Okay. Buffing up time. Well, the number plate seems to have stuck on there okay. So that's a good thing. There you go. Polished. Right, magic time. This is what we started with. Old Matchbox Super Fast Cortina. Mark 4, I think it is. 4 or 5. Bit play worn. Bit over painted. So have a look. See what we did with it. See if you like it. Have a look at this. Here we have it then. Matchbox Super Fast Cortina Mark 4. There you go. With a change of colour. This is the Ford Jade Green. Got my private plate on it. Martin Dares Diecast Restorations. In case you're wondering. We've done the rubbers on the side. Done the wheels best we can. Detailed the backlights. The Ford badge. Painted the tow bar black instead of the interior colour. Picked out the Cortina lettering on the back. I've gone with the black door handles because mine had matte black door handles on. There you go. Doors need sitting flat a bit. They just jumped up, raised up slightly, but yeah, there you go. Well, I hope you like this one. Look forward to your comments. And this is the first of July's videos. So onwards and upwards to the rest of the month. It's a 5-week month, so you get an extra one this month. Oh no, an extra one. Never mind, we'll have to consult the union about that. Right, whatever you're doing, be happy. Hopefully you'll be lucky. And we'll see you all again next week with another restoration. So bye for now. See you all later.